Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of the Bundy Business Banter Show. Today I'm joined with Warrick and Mel down here at Kennels, Canine and Wellness Centre. Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for being on the show.
Our pleasure.
Yeah, lovely.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, lovely. No, it's my pleasure. Can you tell me how long have you guys been in Bundaberg for?
We come up here in October of 2022, so I think it's about 2.5 years. So yeah, we came up from near Ballarat in Victoria.
You were looking for the move. Did you know you were going to move up here to Bundy, or is there something in particular, like a reason in particular you moved up here?
We came here because of the weather.
Yep.
Yep. It's a lot more warmer than Victoria.
Trying to escape that Victorian cold.
Yeah, and because of COVID as well, you know, we had all those lockdowns before and we just felt trapped.
Yep.
Wanted to start fresh.
Yep.
We thought, why not here?
Come up to the Sunshine State.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Excellent. And so have you been running four ways for the
About
2.5 years?
Yeah.
Yep. So you came up here, had you looked into purchasing before the move, or did you move and say, hey, that's a good idea?
Yeah, no, we certainly did our research. We used to breed Tibetan Mastiffs in Victoria, so you know, we're always very dog orientated, and yeah, we thought that you know, jumping into a kennel situation would be a great thing. And yeah, I guess that was a big change for us from what we used to do. Melissa used to work as a lab technician, and I was doing fabrication and engineering prior to that. So yeah, we needed career changes as well. I think running our own business was a good idea.
And the previous owners, how long had Four Ways been established before you took over?
About 20 years, isn't it?
Yeah, so they started it in 2000.
Yep.
So it's well-established business. And they used to breed greyhounds here prior to that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, lovely. So can you tell me, with the kenneling, like what's involved, like what services do you offer to people that want to bring their dogs here?
Yeah, so obviously we've got several different types of boarding that we've got here. We've got our standard indoor pens, which are great for smaller dogs, and you know, larger dogs for shorter stays. We've got indoor doubles we've developed since we've been here as well, so that's better for bigger dogs. And we've refurbished the outdoor kennel system that the previous owners had for their greyhounds, and that gives yeah, plenty of room for dogs like you know, Kelpies and Border Collies that really need that space to run and, you know, de-energise.
Yeah, so you've got plenty of options. So if you've got like a high energy dog, they could be in the big long, with their 15 metres?
Yeah,
15 metres, and then half of that shaded?
Yes, half shaded. It's got an insulated area at the back as well where they can sleep at night and, you know, yeah, get out of the weather.
And then for the smaller dogs, or the ones that just like to sleep in bed all day, like mine, you've got the regular sized pens, which I saw you just put ceiling fans in.
Yes, we did, yeah. So that's great for the comfort of the dogs during the hotter periods of the year. So
yeah, and then so when the dogs are staying here, can you tell me, is there anything extra you do? Like, I'm sure they get fed and a bed and water. What other services do you offer while they're here?
So we provide walking services, which is $15 per session.
Yeah.
It goes for about 20-25 minutes. They're always on lead because we get snakes and kangaroos down here. Usually we'll walk them in the orchard area just behind us there, or in the back paddock. And then we've also got playtime services as well, where they go into the dog run for an hour, just do whatever they like, and then we bring them back inside, which is $10 per session.
Yeah. Okay, and then so if, say someone like was travelling away, they needed their car left here or somewhere, like you're happy to have people leave vehicles on site while they're on holiday?
That's a regular thing with us. Same as people, you know, parking at the airports and paying for that, or you know, the security associated with it as well. So yeah, it's a safe off-street environment here, and yeah, absolutely we do that. We also offer, we've just brought in a raw selection on our menu as well for the dogs. So not only, you know, we have high grade kibble, but we've also got various types of raw food as well we can offer them. So
if my dog had a very specific diet, like I know you can bring their blankets and pillows in with them, so they have that scent around them. Can you also bring like a specific food for them to eat while they're here if they're on a regular diet?
So we've got a fridge and freezer. We can put all the special food in there if they need refrigeration or freezing.
Yeah, so they can bring their own food
Yeah.
if that's necessary.
Yeah, and then the raw foods that you're offering, are there, what sort of
Sure.
types are they? Where are they supplied from?
Yeah.
No worries. So we've got we've got beef, we've got roux. We're going to bring turkey into the menu shortly, and yeah, absolutely, and salmon too. And they're all from Raw for Sure, which is another small but very good local Bundy business we like to support, and we've had a great history also with Pet Barn. They've been terrific for us, and we want to continue with them as well. They're wonderful.
So I understand one of the newer services you've introduced is hydrotherapy.
Yes.
So I'm correct in saying you've got a hydrotherapy treadmill,
Yes.
and you've also got the
pool,
free swim pool.
So with hydrotherapy, with the underwater treadmill, it's really good for clients that have just had surgery and they're trying to kind of relearn how to walk again, or to get more muscle mass so they can support the joints, especially for arthritic patients. And then the swimming pool is more for dogs that need to lose a bit of weight, and also we can use it for spinal injuries as well, but the underwater treadmill is a lot better in certain ways because you have more control over the environment, temperature of the water, speed of the treadmill, and the owner will be there to also support the dog as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and you can adjust the depth of the water too. So it's very scientific, a lot of variables, and very much a bespoke treatment system for for dogs that need it. So
Yeah, so I was going to say more to do with like the variables and everything. So you change the temperature of the water. So if a dog had muscle issues, you could make it a warmer temperature to help warm the muscles up, or if it was more of a strength thing, have it a bit colder so it's not taking too much toll on the dog.
So with the warmer water, it actually helps the muscles relax, and that's what we want. And then obviously if it's for post-operative patients, the water level needs to be a lot higher to give that buoyancy to the dog, so it's not putting so much stress on the joints. Where if it was conditional training, the water level would be a lot lower, so the water can give more resistance and also strengthen the dog's legs that way.
Yeah. Okay, so can you tell me what's involved with becoming a hydrotherapy? Is it a license or a qualification?
We researched that area, and we found that we couldn't find any actual courses at universities.
Yeah, so there were no degrees that were available in hydrotherapy.
Yeah, so the only other way we could do it was online, and it's a certificate.
Yeah.
It goes for about a year. You do all the online materials and assessments, and then there's also practical side as well.
Yep.
And we go through those. So there's also, I think, Zoom meetings where you actually get to interact with the course provider, and then they just kind of show you through all the course materials and questions and answers. So yeah, it was very intense. Yeah. So I got my qualification that way.
Okay, so you were the one that was sent back to school.
Yeah.
Warrick got to...
Yeah, I had to run the business while that happened,
Yeah.
So could you tell me the practical side of that? Was that done here on location, or did you have to go to somewhere else to do the practical side? How was that done?
It was done all here.
Yep.
So it was really handy because you didn't have to travel anywhere.
Yep.
It was all via Zoom.
Okay. Yep, so just a video sort of interaction. It makes it easier.
Yeah.
And at the end, now that you're qualified, you're going to get an intensive training session down in Melbourne.
Okay.
Yeah, with a certified guys
So,
doing it down there.
Yeah, looking forward to that. I haven't set a date yet, but it will be this year sometime.
Yeah, excellent. And then so you've got the certification as a hydrotherapist.
Yes.
What then does going down to Melbourne, does that do anything extra, or?
Yeah. So it gives you more of a one-on-one experience with actual clients, with actual dogs, and basically it's like a mentorship.
Okay.
So you're kind of like there to observe how they kind of interact with the clients, interact with the dogs, how they kind of go through their procedures, and then obviously when you come back you kind of make your own procedure, or if you want to follow what they've done, you do it that way.
Yeah, that sounds great. So I've got a senior dog. She's getting a bit slow, a little bit hard getting up the stairs, getting old. What if I think, hey, hydrotherapy might be a good option? What's my first step to getting my dog into hydrotherapy?
Talk to your vet.
Yep.
Ask them to do a health check on your dog to make sure that they're healthy enough to go through the sessions. Then they can contact me. When I get the medical information from the vet clinic, I make an assessment. Then you'll come in for a consultation, which is $100 for the first consult. We go through history, diet, the layout of the house, what medications they're taking, and then after that consult, also palpation of the dog as well. So I actually feel the dog, all the joints, see where all the issues are, and then after that I also look at the dog and its personality. Then I go back and research and make up a plan for the dog, and then the next session would be the actual hydro session. So the dog will come back with the owner, and then we'll start the session.
And what we've found, I guess, is that having a number of intense sessions, so let's say one every 3 days, or one every 3 days, and having 4 in a series is really creating very much step changes in the dog's ability to function after that. And it's extremely pleasing to see.
It is a regular treatment type thing. Like it's if I was to go to the physio, if I was to go once every week, it's not going to be as effective as if I was going, twice a week or more regularly.
That's correct.
And I'd be right in assuming that it's not just a hydrotherapy fixes everything. It's something to be used with
in conjunction
with medication, exercise,
correct.
that other stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely
so it's not
correct.
purely hydrotherapy will fix everything.
No, we're not here to substitute for pharmaceuticals or what have you. It's very much in conjunction.
Yeah.
So can you tell me, with the initial consultation for $100, you've already been cleared to use, so it's not like, oh sorry, I pay the $100 and sorry, this isn't suited for you.
Yeah, no.
I'm at $100. It's once you get to that initial consultation, you've been approved and it's going ahead.
That's great.
So that's great that you take in so many. Like, I wouldn't think there was so much involved with everything you have to take into account for. And then creating an action plan would also be great, because it gives the owners a sort of run sheet on what they can expect and to be happening.
Yeah.
Understanding and transparency is a big thing with any of these kinds of processes, because people need education, and it's kind of like the way we run our kennel facility too. A lot of kennel facilities are closed shop. You can't go in, you don't know what's behind the scenes. Our kennel system, you can go in, you can see all the pens, you can see all the dogs in their pens, you know where your dog's going to be. And that's the same with the hydrotherapy. We try and be 100% transparent, so people know what they're paying for and what their dog's how it's going to benefit, and be a part of the process.
And people are welcome to book tours, have a look at the facilities. We don't want to hide anything.
Yeah, we've spent over $500,000 on this facility since we've been here, and we're proud of that. We're proud of the results we're getting. People can see that firsthand by turning up here. We conduct tours all the time, and on our website, and it came from you. We've done a beautiful, we've got a beautiful walkthrough video, and you can see the whole lot of it, and what you see is what you get. So you can see that first, and then you can back it up with a visit here. And we believe in integrity, and we believe in quality, and that's how we live our business.
It's a really good way to be building trust with your clients as well, is being open and showing them everything. Like you said, a lot of kennels are closed doors and they don't show you a lot, so you don't really know how much they're getting fed, what they're getting fed, if they're getting any outside time. So I think that really builds trust with you and your clients. And I know that's why I continue to come and use you guys whenever we have to go away, is because I know that the care of my dogs is priority number one for you guys.
We also wash the dogs.
Yeah, that's correct. There you go. Well done.
Yeah,
well done.
Sometimes I feel guilty because I drop them off and they're smelly and dirty. It's just for a couple of nights, and we pick them up. I'm like, oh, they smell so pretty.
So for small dogs, I think it was $10?
No, 15.
15. Then it's 20
for a medium and 25
for the large dogs.
The big ones.
But
and
it's just a basic wash, no kind of clipping.
Yeah, we
oil
don't
or
crip and
anything like that.
and groom.
Like
It's
Just to get the
washing,
smelling nice to go.
Yeah, that's it, and that's especially good for dogs that have been outside in the running pens.
Yes.
You know, they tear the place up, and we'd rather have grass in there, but you know, the dogs get stuck into it. They enjoy themselves, and you know, it's good for them to have a bath at the end of it, and
clean.
go home nice.
If I'm going on a big 3-4 week holiday, do you guys offer any sort of, you know, long-term stay discounts or anything like that? Yeah.
You know, it's
We offer long stay discounts, and we really like to work with people with multiple dogs. I mean, you know, we don't think dogs should be a luxury. You shouldn't have to pay a fortune to board your dogs, and we keep a very close eye on who's paying what where, and we know that, you know, we've seen people paying $70 a day for daycare in Brisbane, and ours is $20, and you know, we'd like to see more people take advantage of that. And you know, we charge by the night, not by the day. So that basically means if you want to drop your dog off at 6:30 one day and pick him up 5 o'clock the next day, you're only charged for the night. That's $30 in a standard pen, and I don't think it gets any better than that, especially in an environment like this.
That is a big point of difference that you guys have over other kennels, and that's something that's the first thing I tell anyone that's looking for a kennel is these guys only charge by the night. As you were saying, like the prices, some in Brisbane are ridiculous. Like you have to save up more to kennel your dog than you do for your holiday.
That's correct. That's
It shouldn't be that way.
You're right, it shouldn't be that way, and you know, we try to be fair as well, and you know, it's it's something we pride ourselves on, is integrity, quality, and being fair about our prices. And
Alrighty guys, well, is there anything else you'd like to share with the listeners and watchers?
just like to thank people for their participation here, and you know, their loyalty towards what we're doing here, and of course we'd like more people to enjoy our facilities. And you know, we'd like to thank you for your support as well, because you know, not only are you a great customer with us, but you know, you support us with your photography and videography services, and that's been
excellent, by the way.
Yeah, that's an integral part of the way we put our business forward, and you know, that can't be understated. We love it, absolutely. And you know, other places like Boylan's, we use them a lot. So that's another business that, you know, we thank that are there. You know, like I said, Pet Barn, Debbie and Raw for sure. You know, Bundy cleaning supplies, we use them a lot. They're terrific too. I'm sure there's more that we've forgotten, but you know, we really appreciate what the small businesses do around here for us, and you know, we're very happy to support them.
Guys, if you'd like to sign us off for the episode, address the camera and tell people where you are, where they can find you, and that'll wrap it up.
No worries. Well, Melissa and Warrick, we're the owners of 4-Way Kennels. 138 Cunard Road is where we're located, so it's about 10 minutes south of Bundy, off Goodwood Road on your way to Brisbane. You know, we have our website and we have our Facebook page that you can refer to, especially our website. You can see all the accommodations and services, pricing, etc. Info at 4-Way Kennels. You can email us 0475 or 787599 is the phone number. I tested my memory, and I think that's
the email address? Info
at 4waykennels.com.au. Yep. Thank you for listening, and
thank you so
appreciate
much.
your time.
Excellent. No worries, guys. Thank you for being on the show. It's
No
been
worries.
great.
Anytime.
Really good.
Anytime.
Thank you for watching. It's been episode 2 of the Bundaberg Business Banter Show. Tune in. We'll see you on the next one.
I think that was really good.